All right, let's go, if we can, from Hamilton to Kingston, Ontario, because there as well, lots of people are out. That's where we find CTV's Katie Griffith. Great to see you, Katie. What's happening?
Hi, Todd. Well, just a few moments ago, the gates here at Fort Henry opened. So many people have been flooding through this area, not only here in this immediate square where there's been a band set up, there's patio tables, there's going to be people who are setting up shop here. There's a gentleman just to my left here who set up a telescope. People have their cameras ready. They've got their picnic lunches ready to go because they know they're going to be in it for the long haul. Kingston has been preparing for this for a very long time. If you go down the main streets, they have banners, they have stores that are selling t-shirts. There's also Eclipse themed food and drink menu. So really taking advantage of just this incredible spot that this city finds itself in along this path of totality, and just counting down the minutes until people here are going to be able to experience that total solar eclipse here.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of people from different parts of Ontario, no doubt some people from across the border, Katie, in the United States. And as you and I are talking, we're just going to show our viewers some pictures that are coming in right now. This is from Mexico, and we know that the totality begins there and then arcs sort of as a diagonal northward across the United States and eventually into southern Ontario, Katie, where you are. But we're getting these crazy images out of Mexico of the sun being orange, and we're seeing that the eclipse has started to pass over parts of Mexico, which is affecting, of course, how people can see the sun as well. A lot of kids out where you are as well, Katie. A lot of kids are out of school today to take part too.
Absolutely, because so many school boards actually moved one of their PA days to today because they knew how much interest that this was going to generate, and they really didn't want those kids just looking up at the sun, because we know how dangerous that can be. So a lot of people are here with their kids setting up a picnic, and I've realized after talking to a couple of them that they're probably a lot smarter than me because they've been learning about this, right? It's such a learning opportunity. They haven't experienced this before. But for people who have experienced this before, I spoke to a woman who was from North Bay. She says she's seen it and it's just so spectacular that she had to come here to see it again, here with some friends. And there's also a couple who brought their whole family. This was their Easter present. So they made a weekend out of it, coming from Toronto and Huntsville and outside of Algonquin Park, coming here overnight last night to Kingston to see it with their family. They said they experienced one, I believe it was in 1999 in Turkey, and they said the same thing, that you just have to see it. And so a lot of people are going to be very excited to be part of this today. So are we, of course, and we'll try to go and speak to some people as well as we talk to you throughout the afternoon.
Yeah, Katie, one last question just about the weather. I know there's a lot of cloud cover in a lot of parts of southwestern Ontario right now, where you are in Kingston and Hamilton and Toronto as well. What are we seeing on the weather front in terms of people's ability to actually see the eclipse?
Yeah, so the good news is we still have some blue sky. The bad news is it is increasingly getting cloudier. However, people are still saying that you will be able to see it. It might not be as spectacular, but even if you can't see that pristine image that maybe some other parts of the country and the world might be experiencing, that you'll be able to feel it, that you'll be able to, of course, see that darkness. The temperature, we're told, is going to drop as well. And so it's just the overall experience that people are looking forward to, but hoping that these blue skies stick around a little bit longer and that cloud cover doesn't completely wreck the opportunity here.
Yeah, well said. CTV's Katie Griffith live in Kingston along the path of what's known as totality. Thank you for that, Katie. Let's